welcome back guys to another video, and I think I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to show you what's on my plan for today. So, I finally got it. This is the steel that I need. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that steel, and I'm going to cut a trench out there. Ooh, cut a trench out here, and then one right here. This one's going to be interesting because of this thing. But yeah, then I'm going to run it across, and it's going to be across these two beams. Like I explained, I think I explained last time. But anyway, I can't cut the floor out until I support the body. So my plan was, see, yeah, this thing I bent coming up our hill. So my plan was to take this thing off, straighten it, and then put it up against this, get a block of wood, support the body, and do the same thing on the other side, and then I can cut the floor out. So that's my first step, is to straighten that jack, pull them down off the frame, and then support the body. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see that in the air, but that's pollen. That's not dust. Yeah, it's insane this time of year. Like, a tree blows and like just a cloud of dust comes out of it. I wonder if I don't really have a short... I'll have to look around for a tree. Maybe I can show you an example of it at some point. Alright, so it's been about an hour since I last filmed. I was over... Ooh, it's a little dark. I was over at a vise straightening the jack out. I think it came out pretty well. Had to take the whole top part off, and yeah, there's two bolts right there, but yeah, after some sledgehammering and some bending, I got it good. So, wrong size. Gotta get a bigger bit. And that's the jack. Hopefully this one works. I haven't even tried them. I'm terrible at buying things. Okay, so the plan is now put this right here and to lift that up into the wall and support the wall. I guess it helps if it's in the right direction. Let me get the other side. Let's see if that'll work. I seriously don't even want to have my camera out here. The pollen is just so bad. Like, I've already had to clean the camera off like a couple of times already. It's like green and black. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bow to it. That's because the walls are sagging. So my plan is to jack up both of those until that's level. And I may just have to play with it until I get it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how high I'm gonna go, but that's the plan anyway. Yeah, look at this. That's pollen. Yeah, that's going into your lungs. Alright, so I needed some light in here because I'm about to cut the floor. Oh, there's like water. It's like all water right there. It's just a puddle. I don't know if it came from this thing. Huh. Well, at any rate, there we go. At any rate, I'm about to cut the floor, and I had to get this out of the way, so I had light. Hey. Oh, I probably got you dirty. Yeah.
Well, her ears are brown anyway.
They're always there to help.
Yep.
Here, let's put her to work.
Grab it.
You want to grab it? Nope. No, she's getting agitated. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like this from the outside. Just picture a nice picture window. I might do 3 frames. Yeah, it just depends on how available the plexiglass is for that, because that's a very big window, and this is actually kind of part of the structure just a little bit when it's closed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put those I guess posts or pillars or whatever they're called in the middle to divide it. I think I'm gonna do 2 and just evenly space the 3. I measured it out. I'm gonna put one right here, one about 18 inches and 18 inches, and then I got that other brace that's right there already in the floor. So yeah, first one's gonna go right here. I'm gonna I may actually have to take out about 1 foot. It's gonna be quite a lot. Forgot to put my glasses on. The thickness of this wall, I'm going to cut a notch out right here and leave the bottom part. Then I'm going to slip it underneath there and do the same thing for that side. So in theory, it'll be supported right there and on the bottom of the walls. That's my theory. I hope it works, because that's what I'm doing. That's the first one. I think I'm actually going to put this one in. I'm going to put this one in first and then cut the rest of the floor out, just because I don't want to take all of the support out, because this stuff is actually still pretty strong. I was having some trouble getting it up, but yeah. So I'm going to put this piece in and then cut the next section out and then the next section out. So yeah, so that way I don't make my trailer collapse. Alright, so another dilemma. I don't have the ability to cut this. That's steel. So real quick, I gotta run to the store and see if they have an angle grinder. Anyway, that's what I gotta do. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. And so yeah, I'll see you at the store. Actually, first, I better clean this up. I kind of made a mess. Anyway, clean this up, then meet you at the store. Okay, so I'm at the store. Let me run in and see if they have an angle grinder. Yeah, so, dude, today's a really productive day. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the video. I know I've been enjoying doing this. It's like the most I've gotten done on the trailer in a long time. So yeah, let's see if they got one. Ooh, it's windy. And for whatever reason, I always seem to park in the same spot. Need to get my name on it or something. Alright, so they had one. Back to the RV. This is the grinder, and I actually thought it would be fun to do an unboxing video. I've never done one before, and I actually don't like watching them. I generally skip them, but anyway, I thought it'd be fun to fiddle around. So here we go. So this is a Black & Decker angle grinder, and yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see what it's got. So hopefully this one will do the trick, because I've got to cut this steel, the workbench, and it's got quarter-inch sidewalls. Ooh, I did not expect it to come with a. Look at that! It actually came with one. That's a point. That's a point. I'll tell you how much it cost after I'm done unboxing it. I mean, it's a Black & Decker, but okay. So yeah, got the handle. Oh, hopefully this table works. There we go. And the wrench to take off and put on new. I guess those are called pads. I think they're called pads or discs. Alright, and then this is. That's the tool. That's actually pretty nice looking. Right there. I mean, all steel. It's got a little adjustable fence or hand guard, so you can make sure. So you can make sure your hands are safe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the rest is just instructions. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So I actually don't need. Actually, is this a cutting bit? Because I need a cutting one. It just says metal. I don't think it's cutting because see, it's thick. See, this is. Oops. My table is betraying me. It's too. Yeah. Not nice. Yeah. See, that's the difference. This is an actual cutting disc. I think that's just a grinding disc, but I mean, come on. For the price I paid. Yeah, so the total price for this was what was it? It was $26. $28 in that area. I had a coupon, but the list price for this thing was $31.99. I'd say that's pretty good. I mean, it's all steel construction. You know, it's got a plastic body down here, but every grinder that I've ever seen has that. So, yeah, I'm gonna put one of these things on, because this is the type that I need right here. So you just hold that little button in. And there you go. Whew. That just fits. But there you go. We're ready to go. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video. I've never done one before. It was actually kind of fun. Yeah, it's kind of like opening up a present on camera. I guess it's kind of fun. So yeah, let me measure this steel up, and I guess I can get grinding. I am turning in my aviators for actual safety glasses. Very explosive canister. Just thought it'd be safe to move that. Alright, so first impressions, not bad. I mean, it's a little warm right there, but I mean, this stuff is very tough. So that'll do it. I'm going to see if this actually, well, it won't fit in there because it goes to the outside walls, not the inside. But I'm gonna take it in there and I'm gonna see how it fits. All right, so new plan. This one's gonna be a lot better than the way I thought of it before. Yeah, I already. What was that? Something over in that direction made a noise I don't think I've ever heard before. But anyway, yeah, what I was planning on before was just cutting. I'm not working over there. That one was hot. That's why I'm over here. What I was planning on before was just cutting this out and notching it and just leaving the bottom section, and that was what was going to carry the walls. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the extra steel, cut this in half, and then weld that right there so I've got an overhang. So instead of that thickness holding the walls up, it'll be just like this. And this piece will be underneath the walls. Maybe a little confusing right now. I'm terrible at explaining things. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This thing, I think, has its work cut out for it. Yeah. But it works great. It really does. So I cut these. This is going to go just like this. And another one on the other side. So yeah, that'll do that. I'm not a welder. Two of my brothers can actually weld structurally. So I'm gonna have them weld this because I don't want this falling apart. So yeah, I think that'll about do it for today's video. I've got a few things to do today, so I've kind of out of time for working on it today. But I'll tell you, I mean, just from a 10 or 12 minute video, however long it's going to be, I've gotten quite a lot done for one person. Yeah, I've gotten more done today than I have in a very long time. But now that I have the steel here, I got the grinder, I know the process of how I'm going to actually fix the floor. And I think once I fix the floor, everything should start moving along better, because yeah, then I'm actually putting things in. At this point, I'm still at the process of taking things out. I've still got to cut apart the floor two more times, at least 2 more times, to fit the other steel in. But yeah, I think once that stuff gets in, I think it'll go along pretty well. And that's really the bulk of it. I still have to fix the back thing, but that's just a small roof leak. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was entertaining. However long it's going to be, I don't know. Hopefully you stuck around. And yeah, if you want to buy a cheap angle grinder, get a Black & Decker. Highly recommend it. Works really well. Can't wait to use it more. And was that it? I think that was it. Oh, windshield's still broken. Yeah, have that to look forward to getting it fixed. And be sure to stick around for new videos and Instagram pictures, Facebook pictures, all that. I've been posting pretty often, and yeah, I think that's it. Always be positive, be humble, and I don't know, this isn't really exploration, but I mean, it's certainly an adventure, and yeah, it's been great.